Hello? Oh. It's just one thing after another today. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let me let me just start the game and then we can reconvene. How dare this stream not go perfectly? How dare it? The audacity. Who did it think it is? By the way, are the audio levels alright? The game's not too loud. I remember I had it a little bit too loud when I started out last time. So let me know if the audio levels are alright too, and if everything's sounding alright. But anyway, yeah. Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome in, you two, to Snecrowave, and you'll welcome in. It's good to see you too. So let me go ahead and let me restart. Let me redo my intro, since apparently I've been muted for the past however long I've been streaming now. So yes. Hello. How is everybody? This is Akira Tojo, but you can also call me Mar. And today I'm a little bit late. I'm a little bit late for many reasons. But I'm here. I'm going to play Tales of Vesperia for just a little while, it won't be long for too long. Yeah, you're glad to parse back. Thank you. Yeah, it's a little bit late here too. It's like past midnight here too, but yeah. Whether you're watching right now, you're time traveling from the future, you come back to the VOD, welcome in. As always, I hope you have a good time. And yeah, it's, as I was saying, it's a little bit late here, it's past midnight, so it's just gonna be a shorter stream today. But yeah, I did still want to get some kind of stream in, talk to you guys a little bit tonight. So yeah, gonna stream just for a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get right into things, since I don't want to waste any time. But yeah, I remember last time we were just about to go into, what was this title again? Like Governor? Commandant? What was his name? Rago's place. To talk to Rago the taxman about the tax situation of the people in the town.
Magistrate Rago.
Magistrate, that's what he was.
Yuri, these men are mercenaries. I wonder what guild they're from.
Rago's surrounded by mercenaries.
I guess that explains the thuggish look.
Go home, Scram! The magistrate is a busy man.
I thought the magistrate was like connected to the nobles of the capital in some way, so like, shouldn't Capuanar be like patrolled by knights in that case?
Surely not too busy to rough up the people in this town.
Hey, you better watch your mouth, punk.
Hey, punk.
See? I told you he wouldn't see us. Let's
He's a
get out
little
of
bit
here before things
old
get
to be a
sticky.
punk, isn't he?
I'd have to agree with Captain Carroll on this one.
Captain Carroll. I love how Yuri calls
There
Carroll
must be
Captain
some
Carroll.
other way. Forget it. Let's go.
There is some other way. Similar to the way that we found into, Aspio.
We best leave
That's right, the
front
Mage's
itself from the
city.
palace to the Imperial Knights.
But isn't the fact that that's going so badly precisely what's got Flynn in such a bad mood?
Maybe he'd see us if we came bearing gifts, so to speak.
Bearing gifts for the magistrate?
Gift? What do you mean?
The Rib Garo. It's worth a fair amount of money, right?
Oh, I see.
To think of it, that official mentioned the Rib Garo.
You think the audio levels are okay? Okay, that's good. Thank you.
He said that someone with its horn would never have to worry about taxes again.
Why is the magistrate looking for Ribgaros anyway?
If we brought something that valuable, the magistrate would at
Does he
least
truly
grant us
just
an
want to
audience.
sell the horns, or is he going to use it for something? Why are they
Propose to catch
valuable?
the
Why do they
Ribgaro?
sell for so much?
This is our chance. It's raining after all.
What does rain have to do with it?
The Ribgaro comes out of hiding when it's raining.
Amphibious
Out of all
creature.
the monsters I know, it's the only one that goes out in the rain.
Really?
Capital observation, Captain Carroll. What else?
Capital observation from
What
the
do you
captain.
mean, what else? That's all there is to it.
So where's the Rib Garo now?
Habitats,
Just
Carol.
as I
Habitats.
Well then, let's go talk to the people in town and get their side of the story.
Are you okay with this,
The
Estelle?
magistrate's been forcing the people to hunt down the Rib Girl. They probably are
Yes,
quite
right?
familiar with it at this point.
If we're unlucky, this could put all of us on the wrong side of the law.
Yeah, but if multiple people
The one who makes the laws
have been
in this
lost
town
trying
is
to
his
hunt down the Rib
lordship,
Girl.
the Empire's magistrate. You'd be okay with
they've
defying
probably
him?
gotten very good at sharing information between themselves about how to hunt this thing down. What's a
going
little
with you.
crime? Yeah,
You're okay with it then?
that's going with us.
Yes.
Excellent.
Rita, you don't have any problems with it?
I have to say, I'm incredibly interested in a Blastia that can control the weather.
Rita has no
it's
problems with crime as long as it involves
So
As
then,
long as it
let's
involves
seek out the
investigating
Rib Girl
Blastia.
first.
Alright. Everybody's on the same page. Let's go. So, talking to the townspeople. Gosh, I got like so much adrenaline running through my system right now too. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys like saw, but on my other account, I mentioned my other Blue Sky account, not my stream announcement account. No idea about the Rib Girl. It's my problem. Oh, okay. But like, I was doing. Oh, Rib Girl horns are a vital source of a really important medicine. That's what the woman doctor in glasses and the white wolf puppy was saying anyway. White wolf puppy, from the guild, the woman we met earlier back in the Fort
You
Town.
never could sit still, could you?
Hi, Flynn.
Stop treating me like a little kid.
Yuri, don't do anything reckless.
Oh,
I haven't done anything reckless since the day I was born.
why do they sound so angry at each other right
I'm
now?
just chasing after a Blastia thief.
Yuri,
You're the one who should ease up on trying to do the impossible, Flynn.
Everybody is
Witcher, go and
not
see if we can get
on
the
the
right to
same
search
page.
Blastia Laboratories.
Oh,
I thought leaving the capital would have changed him a little.
they agree. They're just like not on the same page regarding methodology.
But it seems like he's even more
Yuri is a
reckless
man
than
of much
before.
efficiency. Flynn is a man of getting all the paperwork done in order and making sure things are done the right way.
Flynn?
Yuri's so single-minded when it comes to protecting others. He's willing to sacrifice himself to do it. I envy him for
Sacrifice
that.
himself.
But I also worry that he'll take it too far.
But he's got friends on his side
Come
now,
on, Estelle.
Flynn.
Let's go. Yuri's gonna leave
Friends
us
to
behind.
cover his back.
Right. We should be going now.
Oh, by the way,
Still will keep an
Lady
eye on
Estellise,
him. Don't worry, Flynn.
Yes?
Don't worry.
How is it, walking around outside, free?
And he's happy for her.
I can't say everything's been perfect, but I
But-
realize that there are things I must do. And that makes me happy. It's been wonderful.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
So Flynn is also all for Estelle breaking the law with Yuri as long as she's outside here, becoming worldly and living her best life. Hold on, let me... What was I talking about earlier again before? Oh right, I was talking about... So I was like doing a little bit of stuff in Live 2D like before my power went out, right? And like, it was awful. It's just like I was sitting there just working, like living my best life, you know. And when it just like blinked out of existence in front of my oh, you saw it? Yeah, I was working on it for a couple of hours. It just like literally just blinked out in front of my eyes. It's just like oh, all of it lost. Yeah. Oh. I do have auto backups on, so like I gotta go back into the backups folder and open it up and see how much was saved. I really hope that it saved a backup like really, really soon before my power went out, but if not, it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. I can redo it all. It's practice. If it was all lost, then it'll just be practice. And the next time I restart and I redo everything, it'll all be so much more better because I got all that practice in. Yeah, it's a live 2D model. I know I've been talking about lately about like wanting a 3D model, but like the thing that I'm working on right now is like a live 2D model for my sibling because they also want to become a VTuber. So I've been meaning to actually do this for a while. I've had the art done for a while. I just haven't gotten around to rigging it. So yeah, now that I have more free time, it's like something that I've been trying to put in really bump up on my priorities list and like get done like really quickly. So I've been trying to grind out on that. Hopefully it'll be done really soon. I'll be able to like upload like a showcase for that, and like I'll be able to point you guys towards their debut. So yeah, cool stuff, good stuff. VTubers, ooh. Oh, so much scuff in the life of the VTuber. But yeah, I'm excited. I think that like the excitement is like canceling out the how should I say, just like the general stress of everything that's been going on tonight. I will say that just the adrenaline of everything that's been going on tonight had me shaking a little bit before a stream, but I'm okay now. But yeah. Let's watch this skin.
Hey, Rita, what did Flynn mean about search and seizure rights to Blastia Laboratories?
Seizure rights.
Oh, that. Basically, if you're on an official Imperial Blastia investigation, you can go anywhere you want.
Are you serious?
Why bust our butts when the Knights can do that?
I don't think they can. There are plenty of exceptions that can block
Plenty
their
of
authority.
exceptions.
That sounds like what I've come to expect from the Empire.
Plenty of exceptions. So they can go anywhere, but also not really. Time for fight and flight. Ooh, not anymore. Oh, calm now, chill, cool. As a cucumber. Where are we going again? We're finding. Oh yeah, Ribguro. It's not raining anymore. Where are we supposed to go anyway? Tales games never have like a quest marker that you're supposed to. That's the hill that we came from before. Why did I leave? We were supposed to be talking to the people in town about where to find this thing, weren't we? Okay, let's go back in Capua Nor, and I remember now everybody was talking about the guild lady, so we have to track her down, presumably. Ocean conditions are bad. We're not in business right now because the magistrate gets a percentage by way of taxes. I'm really sorry. Everybody's impoverished. Living under the iron fist of the magistrate. We gotta take him down. Down with the tax man. Rib girls are monsters, aren't they? The monster may have been pregnant. I'm a monster. Recently, rib girls come out to breed when it rains. Rib girl mating season. They're all aggressive because it's mating season. What do you have to say, Dice Master? A really bad feeling about this. The bureaucrats keep talking about money. Can we just go ahead and play a game? It's a duel. I don't want to. I've already won the title. There's a certain romance to be found in stones. I shall become the king of stone taking. Alright, so we'll probably have just enough time to take out the Ribguro tonight then. Just enough time for that. Actually, I'm pretty sure let's go into the end. I'm pretty sure there's like some kind of dungeon that we gotta go through to find the Ribguro. Yeah. Seems it doesn't matter how much money I have. No ships are leaving, that's that. Made my peace with it. How'd you get here in the first place? Without experiences like this, it's impossible to find out how the common folk live. Traveling as I normally do, I'd never have the chance at such an important experience. The golden light in the forest south of Nor Harbor. Please. It's just a rumor among the poor. Forest south? The southern forest. Okay, no. We do leave. We do leave. Okay. What do you have to say? Welcome. So I'd like to be able to say the Trino liner service isn't operating right now. The magistrate says he'll sink any ship that sets out. Can you believe that? Oh. Ooh. Wait, but if trade is good for the economy of the town, and this guy... This guy is just really trying to get these people to hunt down the Rip Girl for some reason. I don't remember why. Anyway, south of town. Forest south of town would be in here? Basically. Let's fight some monsters over here.
Oh man. Alright, alright.
I don't think this is it. Out the controls. Okay, that's free run. Xbox controls. Then where are my magic lens? Floating Philo. Okay, that's that. That's that. Excellent. Easy one. Oh, I forgot everybody was all level boosted because I opened that experience pack on accident last time. I really think it's over. Is it that thing? Right there? Is that what we're looking for?
We can still overcome this. Wonderful.
Destroying rock.
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Excellent. And I'm all powerful, so I don't even gotta worry about how much grade I'm earning. I'm all powerful, but they also still aggroing the enemies. I don't really get it. The Rip Girl? Is it this guy? I was expecting like more of like a boar-like kind of monster. It's more like a deer.
Let's work together.
Okay. But before that, magic lens. Magic lens on. Did I press the wrong thing? Wait. Yuri uses the magic lens on the Rip Girl. Okay, cool. Demon dog. Okay, that's guard again, that's right.
This isn't over yet.
We
Not over
must
yet.
meet with the magistrate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love like the special like battle endings after bosses too. Okay. Actually, let's look at my grade detail. Yeah. Okay.
Come on, let's take it back with us.
It's covered in scars and bruises. I feel kind of sorry for it.
Well, we did kind of just kill it,
Reckon it's been
Estelle.
attacked by desperate townspeople quite a few times.
Oh. Well, yeah.
It's not the people in town's fault.
No, I
The
understand.
magistrate's fault. Well, is there only one Rip Girl? Out in the forest?
Yuri?
Just the
The
one?
horn is what's so valuable, right? This will be enough to satisfy that money-grubbing magistrate.
Wow. It's not like you to show pity to a monster.
While you guys are busy talking, the monster's getting up.
Oh, we didn't kill it. Okay. Well, I guess that's good.
What?
There it goes.
Why did it run away?
There it goes. Goodbye.
Okay. It understood what we were thinking.
Shouldn't we have like healed its wounds or something first before setting it free, though?
The monster did? Seriously?
I
Hey, we
guess
got the
if we can
horn.
still
Who
get
cares
and
either way?
walk, it's okay. Well, let's just take this thing back to the magistrate. A Rip Girl's horn. Rago collects them. Maybe it's worth a lot. So they're medicinal, but why is Rago collecting so many of these things? How come? How come? Alright. Now we gotta make our way back to town. Yippee! Such victorious music. Victorious music part, victorious party, but then it gets kind of depressing after we walk back in here.
That girl went through the trouble of healing your wounds.
Oh, it's him. It's the guy. The magistrate took his son for not paying his
Where are you up to with
taxes.
that dangerous weapon.
That's no business of yours. I can't have you sticking your nose into my
Oh,
affairs
Riku,
just
welcome
because
in,
you're
welcome in.
curious.
Glad to have my powers back. Yeah. Oh, my power is back. I'm a little bit late, but I'm streaming. I'm here. Yeah, I'm just playing Vesperia today. Getting a little bit further. Going to Rago's place. Golden Horn. Oh, giving it to him. I guess we'll be breaking in after all then.
This is...
This is...
Sorry
Yeah.
for stealing your thunder back at the inn. Maybe this will make it up to you.
Thank you so much.
Oh. Oh, these two.
Hold on!
I remember
You're just
though,
giving it to them?
last time I tried to do a playthrough of this game, the playthrough that I didn't finish, the playthrough where I put the game down and never picked it back up, where I like how I do with many JRPGs. We do end up saving their son. We break into Rago's place and we save
It's a
their
small
son,
price
so...
to pay if it saves their child's
Yeah,
life.
let's do that. Let's go save their son. It is. It's
You
a
were
small
planning
price
on
to
doing
pay.
this from the beginning, weren't you?
Nope, it just came to me.
No, sure thing,
You
Yuri.
do realize that you just gave away our gift for the magistrate, right? Now what'll we do?
No
No,
worries.
I
We'll
think
just
I
find
know
some
what
other
we
way to get into the
do.
magistrate's place.
Shall we see how Flynn's doing then?
Yeah.
Oh, we
Maybe he's
could
even
see
gotten
if...
into Rago's
Yeah.
palace already and set
We
things
could see if
straight.
Flynn's gotten a permanent.
Yeah, that sure would be nice.
Let's go pay a visit to the inn.
To the inn. To talk to Flynn. I'm gonna guess Flynn is back in the room. Back to the back. Back to talk
You're
to Flynn.
looking chipper as always, Flynn.
Hey, Flynn.
I've got a lot on my mind, Yuri. Not that you'd know what that's like. Managed to go out and get your bounty raised even higher?
Friends to enemies, to friends to enemies, to friends to enemies, to lovers to enemies.
I thought you went to the
friends.
magistrate's place.
I went. Along with a search warrant from the Blastia Research Lab.
Oh, it's those darn exceptions.
Ah, so you were able to go inside and look around.
No, the magistrate refused us entry.
Why? He even tried to provoke us. If you really think I have Blastia, try to bust your way in, he said.
No.
He knows we don't have the jurisdiction to do that. He's just making a mockery of us.
Well, isn't he right?
So they have to know that there's actually Blastia in the place before the permit takes effect then. Huh. Next thing you know, they become a couple. It actually... Did you know, like... So, like, for the Tales of 30th Anniversary, like, Bamco, like, put together, like, a book of, like, special illustrations and, like, of, like, all of the... Of, like... like representative scenes in each game. Like they have profiles for each game. There's like special art of like each of the protagonists and heroines from each game, and like special 30th anniversary outfits designed specially for the book. And then they've gotten some artists and like some of the character designers who have worked with the series to do like also special illustrations. And then I'm really happy because like Daigo Okumura, my Oshi's character designer, also did a picture for my favorite Tales of game, but that's besides the point. But yeah, there's a section at the end of the book where like they did like a bunch of polls on Twitter, right? And like one of the polls was like best Tales of pairing, and I forgot who it was either first or second place, but either first or second place winners was Yuri and Flynn. It was Yuri, and actually, I have the book. Let me go grab it real quick, and I can like look it up and tell you guys like what place they were in. Hold on, just a minute. Oopsies, I didn't mean to do that. Whoopsies. Okay, I meant to do this. I'll be right back. Let me go grab the book. I'll be back. It was like, yeah, over here. Oopsies. Okay. I have it over here. Let me just. Yeah, let me. Yeah, right. Actually, am I a little bit big? No, I'm okay right there, I think. Okay. Okay. So I'm opening up the book, and what was it? It was. Yeah, the question was, what couple or combination are you most interested in? First place was Lloyd and Colette from Tales of Symphonia. I agree with that, honestly. Second place is Yuri and Flynn. And then third place is Alphen and Xion from Tales of Arise. Yeah. Fourth place is also a yaoi couple. It's Saray and Mikleo from Tales of Systeria. Let me tell you, I was such a rampant Swarmic shipper back in high school. I love Saray and Mikleo's dynamic. I should play Systeria on stream with you guys, actually. Systeria is another game that I never actually played Systeria myself. I remember I tried to watch like a playthrough because like I never owned like a PlayStation, so I never had like the opportunity to play it myself until it came out on Steam. So I bought it on Steam, but like I never actually played it, and so like over the years I've just kind of like absorbed content from it, from like watching. I didn't actually watch the anime either, just like clips of the anime and like sort of like the beginnings of a game, of a Let's Play on YouTube. I watched that too, so I should actually play through Systeria one of these days. Also, fifth place is Luke and Tyr from Tales of the Abyss. Oh, tied for fifth place is Kless and Mint from Fantasia. Then we got Chester and Archie, also from Fantasia. They have the fifth place, the two in fifth place, and then they just skip sixth place and go directly to seventh place. Okay. And then eighth place is Yuri and Estelle. Ninth place is Stan and Ruti from, where are they from again? Tales of... I know it. It was Tales of... the one with the swords that are people. I swear I know it. The name is escaping me at the moment. No, I know it. What was it again? Tales of... Destiny, that's right. Tales of Destiny. Yeah, and then 10th place is... Kyle and Riala from Tales of Destiny 2. Yeah. What other polls did the Vesperia cast win? Vesperia. Tasia turning. Oh, ring a bell. Vesperia's opening theme got 5th place in the favorite opening song poll. Actually, you know what's a Tales of game that I really want to play? I really want to play Exilia 1 and 2. Like, back when it first came out, back when I was in middle school, I did watch a Let's Play of Exilia, but like, I've never watched a playthrough of Exilia 2, but I know that both games are like really, people really like them, and I really want to play both of them myself, but like, for some reason, like, they just haven't come out on Steam yet. I know that, like, so, like, Tales of Festival was, like, a couple of weeks ago, right? It was, like, back in... Was it a couple weeks ago, or was it just, like, last week? It was, like, first weekend of June, I think. And anyway, like, I was, like... I didn't watch the live stream because my Japanese isn't... I feel like my Japanese isn't good enough to, like, justify buying live stream tickets and watching Tales Fest. Because, like, the main attraction, Tales of Fest, is, like, the stage event that they do where... They invite a whole bunch of Tales of voice actors, and they like do like a Tales of style skits on stage in front of an audience. And I just feel like my Japanese isn't good enough to like justify me buying tickets to watch that kind of event. So I didn't watch it personally, but I've been seeing people posting about it, and I've also saw like they made an announcement at Tales Fest that this year they're going to remaster another Tales of game. So it's honestly, it's probably going to be Tales of the Abyss since the anniversary is coming up, but like also I'm kind of hoping that they port Exilia because I really want to play it. I don't know. I feel like the most likely candidate is probably Abyss, since Abyss is also one of the most popular Tales of titles. Actually, there is a poll in here that says like, what is your favorite Tales of title? So let me go find the poll. That sounds fun. Yeah, it is fun. Then it also gets me excited because like they always make like merch of all of the main characters from the mainline. So like Tales of, it used to be. They like, right now they separate the games into like main series titles and then spin-off titles. And so like the main series titles are like all of the main titles with the original characters. So like Symphonia, Abyss, Vesperia, and then also like sequel titles. So like Destiny 2, Symphonia, Dawn of the New World, Exilia 2 are also considered now mainline titles. But in the past it used to be separated so that there was like they called mothership titles and escort titles. And so going back a little, like before I explain that, but like the spin-off titles would be stuff like the Radiant Mythology series and like Christoria and like what else, like Tales of the Race, stuff where like they're bringing characters from like multiple games in for like a crossover series. So like they have the original characters and also crossovers. So those would be the spin-off series, like, and how the games are currently organized. But like, yeah, in the past the games used to be organized so that they would have what they called like mothership titles and escort titles. So like the mothership titles would be most main series titles, original titles. So it would be like Symphonia, Vesperia, Abyss, Destiny, Fantasia, like all of those main Tales of titles, but it wouldn't include things like mobile games and like spin-offs and also like most sequels too for some reason. So like Dawn of the New World didn't used to be considered a main series title, and also like I think Exilia 2 was considered a mothership. It was kind of weird in like what titles they considered like mothership and escort, and so I think that's part of why they reorganized them, along with like the producer changing like years and years and years ago. But yeah. Anyway, I'm happy now because like ever since the reorganization, Dawn of the New World has been considered like a main series title, and so Emile Castagnier, my favorite Tales of character, and my Kamiyoshi is now considered a main Tales of protagonist. And so every time they make art and merch of all of the main series protagonists, Emile is included in the list. And so I get to look forward to new merch of my Oshi, which is in stark contrast to like 10 years ago when like he would barely have any content come out for him whatsoever for years and years and years and years. And I feel like he's been that's nice. Yeah, it's so nice. He's gained relevancy again. Because I feel like for the longest time, like before they made like that Symphonia remaster back in I say remaster, but it was like the Symphonia Chronicles Symphonia Unisonant Pack Edition, the PS3 port that they made back in like 2015-16. I think it was 2016, but yeah. Before then, he was just like so irrelevant as far as Tales of characters went, but like all of a sudden that came out. The series got reorganized, so he became a main series title. He shot at he's gone down in popularity now, but at the time he shot up to like 15th place in the popularity polls, and I was so happy for him. I was so happy for him. Oh my gosh. But yeah, anyway, what was I doing? I was looking up, I was trying to find the most popular Tales of series poll. What question number 1 is, what year did you get into, or what, no. I can't read those kanji, actually. I don't know what this question's asking. I'm gonna move on. Number 2. Question number 2 is, what was the first game you played? It's actually pretty even split between Tales of Phantasia, Tales of Destiny, and Tales of Symphonia. Tales of Phantasia is in the lead. It's 15% of answers. Tales of Destiny is 14%, Tales of Symphonia is 14% as well. What's Vesperia? Vesperia, I would have thought that Vesperia would be higher, but only 5% of survey answerers said that their first Tales of title was Vesperia. Fascinating. I would have thought that it'd be higher, because like Vesperia is like one of the most popular Tales of titles. I would have thought it'd be... Actually, it'd probably be higher if they like polled like English-speaking Tales of fans too. But this is like, considering the Japanese audience, like this probably makes sense. Japanese folks have been playing like since Phantasia. Western speaking fans not so much, so that's probably why I have such a skewed view on that. Love it when I'm geeking out on something cute. Oh, the Tales of them is just so special to me though. Like, actually, the entire reason that I'm into anime in the first place is more or less because of Tales of. Because like, so like, I talked about this before? I don't know if I've talked about this before, but like my dad, like, right, is like a gigantic weeb. Like, he was like really into like, way back when, he was like really into like Akira, like not me, Akira, but like the 80s movie Akira, and like, he was into anime enough in like the late 80s, early 90s to be into like Akira, Robotech, and like, you know, like Project Akko and stuff like that. Like the real old stuff. So like I ended up growing up on like Sailor Moon, and like, actually my mom got rid of it, but my dad used to like have a Space Fräulein Yuna poster that was just like sitting in the spare room for the longest time. And like, they used to be his. He's not so into them now, but so I've kind of stolen them from him. But like, he has like Bubblegum. He had like Bubblegum Crisis and like Akira on DVD. And I remember when I was growing up, I would like be like looking at them inside of our DVD cabinet, and like, I would ask to watch them at times, and my dad would be like, "No, those aren't for kids. You can't watch those." But I watch them now. But yeah, Akira's good. Yeah, there's a lot of bike sliding reference. It's so like, Akira is so ubiquitous with like anime fandom now. It's become such a classic. But yeah, I also like Akira. It's so interesting. We should do Akira watch along one of these days. But yeah. But like, I did the usual, like growing up on like Pokemon, Sailor Moon, Naruto, Bleach, like a lot of like people did, but like I didn't really get into anime myself until like I played like, so my dad like also played a lot of video. He doesn't play games anymore, but like he used to, and so he bought like pretty much around like release day, he not release date, but like on the year it released, he bought a copy of Tales of Symphonia for himself. And so 4-year-old Mar ended up absconding with my dad's copy of Tales of Symphonia, and so I played it way back when, and I got really into it. like I don't know what it was, honestly. I think it was just like the combination of it having like a super cute anime girl, like Colette was just like Colette Tales of Symphonia is just really cute, and so I think like I kind of like latched onto her and like because she was so cute, and like also just like the general style of the game, like the world being so large and there being so much to explore. Like, I don't know, it just like really stuck for me for some reason, and I just like got really into it. And so it became like my favorite game at the time. So like by the time, like, it took me a really long time to complete it, but like by the time I finally finished the game when I was like 11 years old, like Kanye West likes Akira. I didn't know that. Like, actually. Wow. Learning something new every day. He thinks it's better than Spirited Away. I don't know if I call it better than Spirited Away. It's a different flavor than Spirited Away, for sure. They're both good, I'd say. They're good in their own ways. I like both Akira and Spirited Away. Anyway, going back to Tales of Symphonia, my Tales of Symphonia story. Yeah, I don't know. It just like stuck with me. Like by the time I was 11 years old and I finished the game, like I really wanted more, and so like I wasn't really seeking out anime to. Fantasy Life is so good. Fantasy Life is so good. Yeah, I just really liked it, and like I hadn't like actually like wanted to like seek out anime to watch for the purpose of like watching anime before this point, but like after I finished Tales of Symphonia, like I just like hopped on the interwebs and like I found out that there was like an anime, and like at the time like the OVA was like currently in production at the time. I think like the Silveron arc was out, and like half of the Tepe Ala arc was out, so like I watched like all the OVA episodes that were out at the time, and like I read the manga and I just needed more. I decided that I just really liked that format of media, and like that was pretty much like catapulted me into the otaku lifestyle. It's just never been the same since. It has never been the same since. So you all have Tales of Symphonia to thank for me becoming a giant weeb, and by extension you all have Tales of Symphonia to thank for me becoming a VTuber at this point in time. So give your thanks to Tales of Symphonia. I would not be sitting right here in front of you at this moment were it not for Tales of Symphonia. Well, I might have been, but I definitely wouldn't be the same person I am right now without it. So I had a lot of happy memories because of Tales of. It's just so super special to me. I love it so much, and I'll always love it. Yeah. And Emil too. I ended up like, when I found out that the original Symphonia had a sequel, I was so like stoked out of my mind. Thanks, Tales. Yeah, Mark consuming all of Tales of. Yeah. As much as I could, at least. Like I remember, like before, I was so embarrassed to ask my parents for the second Symphonia game for the longest time. So like the first time that I experienced it was actually through like a Let's Play on YouTube, and I remember I would like wake up super early before I went to school, and I would just like sit down next to my bed with my iPod Touch, and I would bring up the Let's Play and I would watch episodes of this random YouTuber's Tales of Symphonia done a newer playtube on my iPod Touch before I went to school. And that was legitimately some of the best times of my life. Like, and it was so cool to me. I remember just watching it and thinking, oh, Emil is so cool. Marta is so cute. I love it so much. Richter is so cool. I loved it so much. And I would love seeing every time Emil went into Ratatosk mode, and I would love hearing JYB's voices for both regular Emil and Ratatosk Emil, and I would love something. I would get like so stoked every time I saw media for the game, and so like I remember I was like hunting through all sorts of Tales of forums trying to find any sort of like, so like at the time like like late elementary school, early middle school, Mara got super Chunibyo because I got into Tales of. I just turned like super Chunibyo at the time. Like it wasn't like out in the open. I was like closet Chunibyo, but like for that reason, like Emil and his double personality just like really stuck onto me. Like he stuck onto me for other reasons too, but like I do like legitimately enjoy him as a character, but like because I was so Chunibyo and he had just like just the right combination of features going on, he just like really imprinted on me at this time and became like my Kamiyoshi for life. And so yeah, I would always I was like hunting through forums just like trying to find like content for this game, and like I would like go, so like you know how like all the Tales of games have like their mystic arts, right? I would go on to YouTube and I would like rewatch over and over again. I remember there was like this compilation of like all the mystic arts in Dawn of the New World, and I thought it was the coolest thing to watch like all the mystic arts spliced together with like the boss music that this person like edited onto it. I thought it was the best thing in the world. Did I cosplay? No. But I remember I was like making like paper crafts of like Emil and Marta's weapons. Like that's also like around the time that I got into drawing. I like want to draw like all of the Tales of characters. I draw like Emil, and I would draw Marta, I draw Colette, and I draw the Symphonia cast. This was around the time that Tales of Graces came out too, and I also watched the Tales of Graces Let's Play at the time. I like the English version of Tales of Graces, the first Tales of Graces localization for the PS3 that came out with all the Tales of Graces F content too. I watched that, and so I was also really into Tales of Graces. I bought I didn't buy it, but like I meant to say that I really, really liked Sophie at the time too, so I was drawing a whole bunch of art of Sophie, and then like yeah, I managed to like play through Dawn of the New World myself, and then also I got really lucky. There was like a real Tales of the Abyss also has like a 3DS port, and that's also around when I got that, so I got to experience Tales of the Abyss for myself back then, so I also really got into Abyss, and so I was drawing Abyss fan art at the time too. Oh. Oh my gosh. In a different dimension, we meet a tailsless Mar. Possible she has no bunny. No, Bizarro World Mar, not in the Tales. Her Kamiyoshi isn't Emil Castanier Tales of Symphonia. I can't imagine what I'd be like. Oh my gosh. Obviously, me being me, I would have turned into some kind of nerd, and I would have gone into anime eventually, but like, what would I have gotten into without Tales of? I might have become a Sailor Moon girl. But then again, I grew up on Sailor Moon, and I didn't manage to become a Sailor Moon girl, so a Pokemon girl perhaps? I might have become a Pokemon girl. There's a terrifying possibility that I might have ended up becoming a Harry Potter girl, actually. Give thanks to Tales. It prevented me from becoming a Harry Potter girl. But yeah, actually, going back to the cosplay, I kind of did want to cosplay. I was just like way too embarrassed to ask my parents for stuff along that lines way back when. Like, they knew that I was into it, and like they were rather supportive of my hobbies too. Like, my mom picked up on that I was into anime stuff, and so like she would go out, and like whenever my birthday and Christmas would roll on, she would like hunt down like JRPGs and stuff to get me for my birthdays and the holiday seasons for me to play. And so I did still end up playing rather a lot of JRPGs in my lifetime. You bet my fan art. Oh yeah, no. No, trust me, there is a Tumblr blog out there with all of my... I didn't post any of like my early middle school... Actually, wait. Vampire Diaries girl or Twilight? Oh. I never got into Actually, I actually never really got into Twilight. That's probably because I was into anime though. No, actually, I could see it. If I never got into Tales of and I never got into anime, I probably would have become a Harry Potter girl, and then that probably would have like snowballed into me becoming some kind of like Twilight Vampire Diaries teen wolf girl. Oh, Bizarro World, Harry Potter girl Mar. Thank you, Tales of. I'm so thankful to you. Wait, I'm gonna go hunt down my old Tumblr blog. What was my... Here, I don't want you guys to sit in silence too, so let me... Do I still have my old Tumblr? I actually... Oh gosh, I don't think I have my old Tumblr blog anymore. Because I remember I still have the files on my computer though. I know I do still have files on my computer. No drawing, but fanfic. Okay, actually, I don't do it anymore, but... There are middle school fanfics. I never posted them online, but there are notebooks out there. Let me turn some BGM on for you guys so that you have something to listen to while I'm digging through my files over here. Okay. Okay. Something nice to listen to while I am digging through my file. Actually, should I put like a little... Surprisingly, yes. Let me put like a little thing on streams though, so that anybody who like pops in the stream now isn't confused as to like why I'm not playing the game. Hold on. No, I don't want a new scene. I want this, and then let me put some text on the screen, please. Where is it? Oh, okay, text. There, and then... Oh, that's big. Please hold a... Can I change the size, or is it just big? I guess it's just big. Okay. Moment. While I out about heels. Oh wait, that's not. Yeah. Me. And then can I make this smaller? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, let me go dig through my files. I know I don't have any of like the super early stuff, because all of that super early stuff is on physical notebooks, which I do have in my drawer, but like I never like scanned it into any of my computers, so I don't have that digitized, and so I don't really want to take the time to take pictures of that to show you guys right now. But let me see if I can find like any old art that I did. Where is it? Okay, oldest I have is like 2013 through 2015 stuff. I'm not showing you guys fanfics, by the way. It's embarrassing. I'm not showing you guys my self-insert Tales of Symphonia fanfic. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Leona Marta that I drew back in 2014. Actually, this is a picture that I've redrawn a couple of times through the years. What else do I have? Oh, there's actually not very much here. Oh. It's the Kagero Project fanfiction. Oh, it's the middle school Kagero Project fan art. Fanfics exist, not uploaded. Would it be cursed? It might be cursed. It might be cursed. Actually, I probably have more stuff on my old tablet, but like my old tablet is also like completely busted. I don't know if I'd be able to get pictures off of that. Harry Potter and the Secrets of the Fanfics. Oh my gosh. What a blast from the past. There's Tokyo Ghoul fan art in this folder right here. It's OC art. There's a Vocaloid in here. There's Tokyo Ghoul. And there's Tales of. Actually, this one's really old. There's a Sophie in here. There's a Sophie in here. Do I want to show you guys any of this stuff? I want to show you guys any of this stuff. I feel like this is at a point where my art was making like a kind of turning point. Like I started out like digging into Mars past. Yeah, the art that I started out doing, like, actually, let me open up a drawer here. Let me open up the drawer and dig out a notebook. Do I just want to show you guys anyway? Maybe. I don't want you guys to look at my model bugging out, so let me like actually... I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, meant to do this again. Let me grab a notebook real quick. Here, maybe... Just hold my dog with the children. Okay. I still have the Tales of 30th Anniversary book in my lap too. Okay. It's in this one. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. This art is so... Okay, no, that's nothing. Okay. Hey, no heed, it's nothing. What kind of fan art is it? It's just like fan art. It's just like normal, like the kind of just getting into fan art, just getting into anime fan art that middle schoolers usually draw. Here, actually, I think I will. Let me... You know what? It's alright. We don't need to get in Narago's place tonight. We're like off schedule anyway. I can do whatever the heck I want. It's 1 AM. On a... what is it now? Saturday morning my time? Yeah, it's 1 AM on a Saturday morning. Oh my gosh, what is this? This is... God, I just found a page with like lore for like some kind of personal project that I was writing at the time. VTuber discover free will. I'm free! I'm free from the confines. I'm still trapped by the cringe though. Wait, let me read this thing. What is this? What is this? What was I trying to do with this? Okay, no, wait. This is Tales of... We're gonna keep it Tales of related. If I show you guys anything right now, I'm going to keep it Tales of related. Hold on, let me take a picture of this and show. Do you want to see a Mew Tales of the Abyss that I drew back in middle school? Let me take a picture of this thing. Okay. Let me take a picture of this thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so old. I'm gonna... Oh. Yeah, I'll probably just end up talking about... We'll reminisce for a little while. We'll reminisce for a little while and then probably end up calling it a night for tonight since it's getting late too, so yeah. What was I opening up again? That's right, I was opening up... Mars Passion was very hot. Where is the folder I was looking for? Where is the folder I was looking for? Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. I've never posted this Mew online before. I'm gonna go back over here and then... Well, let me show you guys. Let me show you. Is it better to show you on screen or is it better to post it on like my Blue Sky? Well, not everybody knows my Blue Sky, so let me go ahead and just put the image on screen. Where is it? There, and then where did I put it again? Put it right here. Okay. Oh, it's huge! It's massive! Wait. Go away, Mew, go away. Don't go away, but just get smaller. Get smaller, Mew, get smaller. Ugh. Smaller. Oh, wait. Okay. Smaller. Slowly making this thing smaller. 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 Even smaller. Okay, wait, bring it on screen. Ta-da! I drew this probably I probably drew this probably like 2012 or something like that. Yeah. 2012 Mars art. Do you like it? Can you see the vision? Do you like the colors, the lines, the forms? The roundness of Mew's eyes, the pen strokes I think are very emotive. The lined paper background that's slightly yellowed with age. Oh, this thing is so old. The pencil and the penciled and colored pencil medium. What else do I have in this notebook? Gosh. New title, Taxman Should Face My Wrath. But first let's talk about how Tales have changed my life. Yeah, it did change my life. It changed my life so much. Elsa, I loved you. I love you. No, but actually, if I never got into anime, I wouldn't have had anything in common with my current bestie either. I wouldn't have had anything in common with my current bestie, and we never would have become best friends back in middle school, and I would be completely alone right now. I would be completely alone right now. Or maybe not, but like... Actually, I don't know, me being me, I don't know how things would have turned out, so... I have so much to thank Tales of for. Actually, you could say that I have my best friend now because my best friends because of Tales of now too. So it actually changed my life. It's crazy, it's crazy. I have I have a picture of an OC in here. Another OC. Mostly original characters in here, but I want Tales of art. Do I have any pictures of Emil that I drew? I know there are pictures of Emil somewhere. Where is my Kamiyoshi? Where is the pictures of my Kamiyoshi that I was drawing? What happened? Oh, okay, no, it's nothing. It's okay. Where are the pictures of my, as I was saying, where are the pictures of my Kamiyoshi that I was drawing back in middle school when he first became my Kamiyoshi? Where are they? Wherefore art thou? It's nice, yeah. Oh my god. Art to go with the self-insert fanfiction. We're not showing that on stream. We are not showing that on stream. There's a Marta here. Wait, can I take a picture of this? Oh, like, I gotta take a picture like super close up so I don't get anything on the else on the page because I am not showing that. Oh, I am not showing that. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, is that an okay picture? It's kind of blurry, but it's alright. I think that's part of the charm. It's part of the charm. Yeah, so let me put this picture up on to should I put both this and should I put both Marta and Mew up on stream, or should I just leave, or should I replace Mew with Marta? I'm just gonna I'll leave Mew on here and I'll put Marta up too, and they'll be together. Okay, so let me put another image on stream. Image. And then where'd she go? Oh wait, I gotta put the picture on my Buddha first. That's right. Where did my phone go? Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, no, please connect. Please connect. Please let me in. Okay. Camera. No, yeah, camera files. And then, where is she? Marta. Miss Lualdi. I'll put her there. Okay, and then I can go back here into OBS, and then I can bring up Marta, and then she's huge. So let's shrink her down a little. Shrink her down a little. As we did with Mew. Mew, Mew, Mew. Okay, oh, it's a nice little coinky thing too, because Marta's design actually has, so Marta has a little keychain on her like butt pack that she has that's like it's not even like referencing Mew, it's like flat out is Mew. And it's really cute. I'm glad they included like that. There's actually so many references to like other Tales of games and like Tales of designs, like actually, let me think. Is there? I know, like, this isn't like a Tales of reference, but like Jay Curtis from Tales of BS, like his belt is like a reference to Pac-Man. Now that I'm thinking about it though, there might not be. I can't really think of any other Tales of characters that have like such direct references to other Tales of games off the top of my head. But anyway, it's really cool that Marta has like that reference to Tales of the Abyss in her design right there. I think it's a really nice nod to other Tales of games in the series. Anyway, yeah. Here's Marta. Actually, let me... You know what I have? Ow. Whoopee! Look! Oh wait. Okay, that's better. Look! 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 It's my Kamiyoshi's girlfriend! It's my Kamiyoshi's girlfriend that I drew back in 2013! 2013, 2012. Now this one would probably be 2012. This art style right here, it'll be 2012. Oh my, it's cute. Yeah, it is cute, isn't it? It is cute. Good quality. Yeah, yeah. You know what? You know what? 12, 11-year-old Mara wasn't half bad at drawing. This is actually kind of cute. I like this. This is kind of cute. Oh my gosh, and then comparing it to how I'm drawing now. Oh, over 10 years of art progress. What over 10 years of art progress does to a woman. Oh, anyway, what was I looking for? I was looking for pictures of my Kamiyoshi that I drew back when he first became my Kamiyoshi. So, I know there's one in here. It has to be somewhere. It has to be somewhere. Some OCs? There's some OCs. There's more OCs. There's so much OC art in this notebook. How are you enjoying the page ruffling ASMR, by the way? Character pro. Oh, God. Oh, it's Squid Girl. Do you guys remember Squid Girl? Did you ever watch that anime? Oh, it's another Marta and Colette. Actually, this one's kind of cute. Should I show this one to you guys? I'm gonna show this one to you guys. This one's kind of cute. Okay. Snap the photo. Yeah. This one is this one's actually kind of cute. It's like a picture of like Colette being clumsy and then also just like a picture of Marta being cute. But it's cute. It's cute. I want to show you guys this one actually. Oh my gosh. Oh, just looking back at these pictures though, I've actually been into Tales of for so long now. It's kind of crazy to think about. And it's kind of crazy to think about the fact that I've managed to stay into it for this long too, because usually, or like when you consider like, I guess like in terms of fandoms that I've been in, like I still like Vocaloid. I'm not into it as like a fan of like Hatsune Miku kind of thing as I was before though. It's like just a general like for like music made with vocal synthesis. Like I think I like it more on like a oh wait, actually the music wasn't doubling up, was it? I just realized I still had the desktop audio on, sorry. But yeah, I'm not really into like Vocaloid for the characters now. I think I like more like based on a by producer basis. But yeah, I guess you could still say that I'm still into Vocaloid though. I'm not really into Kage Pro anymore. Kage Pro has faded. Sorry. I'm not into Kage Pro anymore. Tokyo Ghoul also has faded. What else is something that I was into way back when? I'm gonna get rid of this pointer too. Where is... actually, I'm gonna get rid of Mew. We're gonna replace Mew with Marta and Colette. Look! It's cute, right? It's cute. It's a good one. I like this one. Colette being clumsy, and then Marta being cute. And there's a little bit of color on this Marta, too. Ooh. Oh, that's like... Oh, you watched... Oh, are you talking about Squid Girl? Yeah. It was good. It's good. All characters will appear in my dreams telling me to never give up. Anyway, actually, what was I talking about before I brought this up? Oh, I was talking about how crazy it is that I'm still into Tales of. Yeah. I don't know. Like, actually, considering, like, everything, it's crazy. Because, like, it's not like I've had, like, constant exposure. Maybe it's because I haven't had constant exposure to it. And, like, it's because I had to, like, work so hard to find Tales of content growing up. That's like stuck with me for so long, and like Emil has imprinted onto me as my Kamiyoshi. Oh gosh, it's like a it's a tier list of like it's not a tier list. What is it? Is this a tier list or a watch list of like all of the anime? I guess this is like a watch list of like everything that I watched at the time, and then like I circled my favorites. That's right, I watched the Idolmaster. Like the original, not the original adaptation, but like the one adaptation that the 2013 aroundish 2013 Idolmaster adaptation based on like the Namco Pro Girls. I watched that back then. I got really into that. Thanks to that, I got like really into like I got really into like idol culture stuff. I didn't like get into actual idols, but I like got into like anime adjacent idols, like Love Live too. And like I guess that like kind of like pivoted into that's how it happened. It happened like I got into Tales of, which pivoted into general anime and manga, which led to me watching Idolmaster, which led to me getting into anime idol culture, which led to VTubers, which led to this. This is how this happened. This is how Mar became streamer. Idolmaster is really good. Idolmaster is really good. I've watched, in terms of Idolmaster adaptations, I watched, yeah, the 2013 one about the Namco Pro Girls. I watched the Cinderella Girls adaptation. I didn't watch Xenoglossia, the Idolmaster like mech spin-off. I'm aware of it. I haven't watched it. I want to watch it though. I haven't heard good things about it, but I think it'd be fun to watch it. But yeah, I haven't watched that. I know there's like the one that recently came out with some of the Cinderella Girls characters, about like the younger Cinderella Girls characters, about like a unit that they're in. I haven't watched that one, but like I've heard good things about that. I know like Shiny Mask just got an adaptation. I'm not sure if I want to watch that one, because it's like it's like 3D CG, isn't it? And I feel like a lot of the appeal for Idolmaster, the anime adaptations, comes from like the staff and the effort that goes into like making like a high quality 2D idol anime. And so like with Shiny Mask being 3D CG, it's like I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah. Anyway, that's besides the point. Yeah, that's that. Madoka. That's right. I got really into Madoka in middle school. I actually haven't watched Madoka past the main TV series though. I haven't watched any of the Madoka movies. I need to watch the Madoka movies. You haven't watched Idolmaster? You should watch Idolmaster. It's really stinking good. If you like idol dramas, you will like Idolmaster. Like slice of life / drama idol animes, you will like Idolmaster. If you enjoyed Love Live, I will say you will absolutely enjoy Idolmaster. It's not, if you would like something more like Oshinoko, where you want like more like a critique on the idol industry, you might not enjoy Idolmaster. But if you want just like hopes and dreams, it's, I will say, rather good. And the animation for the dance scenes, I will say, is also rather good. It's rather good. Actually, so like the Idolmaster games are also developed by Bandai Namco, right? And so like there is a whole bunch of like Idolmaster cameo outfits throughout the Tales of games. I don't know if there's like Tales of cameos throughout like actually, no, there have been Idolmaster and Tales of crossover events. I remember like there was a crossover between like Tales of there have been multiple crossovers between like the Idolmaster franchise as a whole and like the Tales of the Rays, that spin-off mobile game. Like there was, and I'm actually so happy with them because like so the events were like Japanese. So about Tales of the Rays, it did have a localized version that came out, like a worldwide version, a global version that did come out in English-speaking places, but it only lasted like a year before it went out of service. But like the Japanese version of the game, which I did not play unfortunately, did run for a number of years. And so like even though I didn't play it myself, I would still like keep up with it, and like I didn't read all of the events. I would just like, if I came across like people like translating events and chapters that like Dawn of the New World characters showed up in, like I would read those, and like I would be aware of like when like events with like Dawn of the New World characters were happening. And so like there was an event where like there was a crossover between like Reyes and what was it? It was like Side M, the male idol version of Idolmasters. There was a crossover between those two, and I was so happy because Emil was one of the characters that got chosen for the crossover. And so like he's wearing like the idol outfit for he's wearing the Idolmaster idol outfit, and it's in his like light green color, and it's like really stinking cute. He looks so cute and it's so good. Oh. I really wish I could read the event that went with that, but it's okay. And I also like know that like there was also on the Idolmaster side that there is an event like the Side M gacha game too, or like the Tales of Crossover stuff. And like I think the character that I'm not really too familiar with like Side M lore, but like I think the character that got Emil's outfit was Pierre. Pierre is his name? Pierre? He's like the blonde prince like guy. Yes. Yeah. So that's that. Like, actually, it's interesting too because like Marta, from Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World, she shares like an Idolmaster voice actress. Like, her voice actress, Kugumi Arie, is also the voice actress for Iori from the original Idolmaster games. Like the original Idolmaster games, like including like the arcade version of Idolmaster. So it's like she's like got like incredible crossover potential, I feel like. But yeah, Marta also gets chosen for a lot of Idolmaster collabs, I've noticed. That, yeah, she got chosen for the collab. And then actually it was so funny, they also have like Kirari from Cinderella Girls and like Anzu, they were put into Tales of the Rays as like playable characters as part of like the Idolmaster collab, and so like you could put them in your party and fight monsters as them and like progress through stages as like Kirari Idolmaster and Anzu Idolmaster. It was just so funny looking at them among like the Tales of Fantasy characters. It's just like these normal ass girls. Especially like Kirari in like her Harajuku fashion, like Anzu and just like her regular like neat t-shirt. Out of all the characters to choose, it's so funny looking at the two of them. Like yeah, also like a lot of Dawn of the New World characters actually got chosen for like Idolmaster collab, because Alice, another character from Dawn of the New World, also got chosen. I think like Dex also too. So many of them. Actually, like out of all of the characters that are considered like main Dawn of the New World cast, that just leaves out Richter then. Oh, you know what? I actually really want to see Richter in an idol outfit. I think he would look really great. Especially if it's like, so Richter has like long flowing hair. Like I think he'd look really great with a ponytail and an idol outfit. I think that'd be really his kind of style, and I think like that gap moe between like him being so like Richter is like from what I get out of his personality, he's like a scientist, right? But he's also like a really grumpy, like unsocial guy. So like he's got really long hair, and it's like he needs glasses, but like he didn't get glasses for the longest time, and he only has the glasses he has right now because like he had a friend give them to him. Like his long hair is kind of messy. It's kind of messy too. Like I feel like he's a kind of character that like doesn't put himself first, and it kind of shows in his appearance. Like he cares, but he also doesn't put himself first, and it shows in his appearance. That's what I get out of him. So I feel like there'd be like a kind of gap moe if you were like see Richter like all fussed up with like his hair all tied back all nice, and like him in like a fancy shiny idol outfit. I feel like there'd be a good kind of gap moe to that. It'd be really stinking nice to look at. You didn't watch the Side M anime? Oh, that's right, there is a Side M anime. Oh yeah. Honestly, I don't really have a whole lot of exposure to Side M. I know like the Jupiter boys are like in Side M, and like I feel kind of attached to them from them being in the Namco Pro adaptation. And I know like Akitsuki Ryo, who was like in the DS Idolmaster as like a idol, they brought him over and had him join the male idols in that group, and he's no longer cross-dressing, so there's that too. But anyway, Richter sounds like a dude from Castlevania. Isn't there also a Richter in Castlevania? Yeah, I think there's also a Richter in Castlevania, but like, yeah, this different Richter. We're talking about Mr. Richter Robin from Tales of Symphonia Dawn the New World. My favorite Richter. My favorite Richter. Oh, actually, sorry. I haven't been looking at chat. Streaming an Idolmaster with... Actually, I think it'd be fun to stream an Idolmaster game sometime. Most of the Idolmaster games are like management games, aren't they? Like, there aren't many... Cause, well... No, the Cinderella Girls games were rhythm games. One for All, I believe, was a rhythm game. Is Shiny Moss a rhythm game, or is it more of a management game? While I have it in my head, let me look it up. It's just turning into a chatting stream. Here, let me look it up. That's like the current one, right? Like Shiny Colors? I'm pretty sure Shiny Moss is like the current Idolmaster series. Shiny Moss. What is the gameplay like? Oh no! Shiny Moss is also a management game, similar to the console Idolmaster. Fascinating. Oh, interesting. Okay. Fascinating. Okay. So I guess like yeah. I guess that kind of limits like the Idolmaster games that I could play if I actually wait, what's Million Live? Million Live is still on. Is Million Live still online? I don't know. I think Million Live might have ended service. Let me look. What is... Cinderella Girls has like a successor, right? I think it does, but is it still online? Yeah, Starlight Stage. But is it still... But did service end though? No. Okay, no, I'm pretty sure Starlight Stage is still running, so that would be a rhythm game. I could find a way to download Starlight Stage and... Oh, but then it's gacha. Oh. Would you guys sit around and watch me go crazy about trying to roll my favorite Idolmaster girl? Who is my favorite Idolmaster girl? I would have to roll Iori, I think, just out of virtue of her sharing a voice actress with Marta. But who else? I feel like Haruka is a classic Idolmaster girl. I'd have to go for Haruka. No, I would have to actually... Because I'm not familiar with most of the Cinderella girls, I feel like I just have to play the game and like read their stories and like find one to fall in love with. But yeah. Gotcha. It's gotcha. Cinderella Girls is gotcha all the way. Yeah, your Richter can beat my Richter. Oh. Listen, he might be a scientist elf that was stuck in the basement for half of his life, but he's not weak. He's got magic. He wields both a sword and an axe. I think my Richter can hold his own. Anyway, what was I talking about before we got sidetracked by Idolmaster? We're talking about Richter. Oh right, we were talking about Richter and the Idolmaster outfit, and that's how I got sidetracked to Idolmaster. What was I talking about before? How did I get? Oh right, we were talking about Tales of the Rays. I'm like backtracking my steps here. We were talking about events in Tales of the. We were talking about stuff in Tales of the Rays that featured my Kamiyoshi and associated characters from his game. That's right. But yeah. Actually, yeah, I was talking about how happy I was with Tales of the Rays because it included so much content for Dawn of the New World, and like, I am so sad that Global shut down before all of this content could hit, and like, I had to like just absorb it secondhand for what I could. Actually, but you know what I found like within the last year? I managed to find like channels where like all of the chapters with like all the side events were all translated, and so like I'm probably gonna, I still have to find the time to like sit down and actually read through them and not just like absorb them secondhand from like people who have been playing them, just like yelling about them on like the Twitterscapes. But you know what I did get to read though? I remember seeing on Twitter way back when like there was like this summer special event that like featured like as a mainstay, as like the main characters, Dawn of the New World characters. I was so happy like somebody in the Dawn of the New World fandom like translated like frame for frame the visual novel segments of the event that like featured all the Dawn of the New World characters like and the story for that event, and it was so cute. It was just like standard beach episode plot, like all the Dawn of the New World characters are like on the beach, and so like they get into an argument, and so like Emil and Marta end up getting pitted against like Alice and Dax, like who can win in like the parasailing the surf sailing competition that's like going to be on the beach in a couple of days. And so like Emil's like training up super hard, and like he ends up getting, there's a little scene in the middle where he like ends up getting some encouragement from like Richter and from also another character who's a little bit of a spoiler. Should I just talk about it? Actually, you know what I've been like second guessing recently? Like I've been watching like a different VTuber that I watch like do a playthrough of Dawn of the New World, and it's putting me in a very Tales of kind of mood, and it's been like causing all of the brainworms just to like come crawling out of the crevices recently. They have all come crawling out of the crevices recently, and it's just been putting me in a very Kamiyoshi at the forefront of my mind kind of mood recently. Good thing Tails stays strong to this day. Yes. Victor got a magic whip. No whip. Just sword and axe. Which there's a lore reason for why he uses the sword and axe by the way. But anyway, as I was talking, actually, what was I talking about? That's right, Tales of the Rays summer event. But what about the Tales of the Rays summer event? What was it again? What was I talking about? The streamer brain hits yet again. Oh yeah, spoiler character. And then I was in a Tales of mood, but yeah. I don't know, just like seeing the game again, it's not a bad game. I might play it on stream, actually. Actually, you know what? The anniversary is coming up, and I was thinking for the anniversary, like I want to do a drawing stream where I drew some art for the anniversary, and that's going to be in a couple weeks. But I also I'm thinking I'm also just like doing a special where I, maybe, just maybe, play the game on stream. And then I can like gush you about my Kamiyoshi while he's right there. He's right there in 3D on not just my screen, but your screens as well. Tales withdrawal kicking in, yeah. Not just Tales of which I think it's not like withdrawal. It's more just like keeping the momentum going, I think. It's like keeping the momentum going. I don't think you guys understand how much I love Emile Castagnier. I don't think you guys understand just how much I love him. Like, I see this boy, I hear him speak, and like I have to like take a moment to like center myself and like pace around the room a little to like blow off some steam and calm down. He elicits that kind of response in me. I love him so much. Like, like when I took, so like in university, I had to like take, like as part of like my university had like this system where they had like a core education program where like along with the classes that were required for your major, you had like to take a couple of classes on the side that they also required before you graduated, right? So as part of the university core, they required like a couple of like philosophy classes. So to fulfill that requirement, I ended up taking like an elective about C.S. Lewis. Just because it sounded interesting. And so like in C.S. Lewis's like autobiography, there's a section of the book where he talks about how as a child he absolutely loved like Beatrix Potter books, like Peter Rabbit and like Squirrel Nutkin, and he would talk about how like when he read like stuff like when he read Squirrel Nutkin, it would like his soul would feel light, and like he would feel a sense of excitement that he described as like pure joy. Like he described it as a sensation like the soul growing closer to God. It's like I understand him completely when he says that. I understand him completely. That is exactly how I feel about Emile Castagnier Tales. Emile Castagnier Tales of My Squirrel Nutkin, which is funny too because like going on the one of the main like characters in Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World is like the in-game summoned spirit of monsters Ratatosk, who is named after the Norse god Ratatosk, who so like in Dawn of the New World, like Ratatosk is like the summoned spirit of monsters. It is also like the summoned spirit of like the can't imagine. Experience the emotion vicariously through me then. see my excitement and like channel that through yourself. Oh, you're like that about Batman? yeah, it does just fine. Just find something someday, something like yeah. But anyway, like so like explaining a bit of the role. It's funny because like the squirrels. I was talking about the squirrels and how it's funny because like Ratatosk, the summoned spirit of in the game, he's the summoned spirit of monsters and of like the world tree, the old world tree, not the current world tree that's in the Yggdrasil world tree that is currently in the current timeline Symphonia game, but like the old world tree that came before Yggdrasil, the giant Carlon tree. He is the spirit of that tree. And so that is Ratatosk in the game, but like Ratatosk, the original Ratatosk in like Norse mythology is like Ratatosk the messenger god, and so that Ratatosk is like a squirrel that like runs up and down the world Yggdrasil tree to like deliver messages for like everybody living on the world tree. So it's just funny how things work out. C.S. Lewis loves squirrels, I love squirrels, and we both relate perfectly. Perfectly. Squirrel to squirrel communication. It's the squirrel pipeline. You fall in love with a squirrel? This is an inevitability. It's also funny because C.S. Lewis, like along with like his Squirrel Nutkin obsession early in life, like later in life, he would also become obsessed with like different kinds of mythology, including like Norse mythology. So he absolutely would have known who Ratatosk was as well. I got so much in common with this guy. Oh my gosh, if he didn't die like almost how long ago was it now? He was alive he fought in World War I. So like Yeah, he would. If he didn't die like 100 years ago, I could have been besties with C.S. Lewis. Me and C.S. If he like wasn't born in like England and he didn't die like almost 100. I mean, and he wasn't like my age, like almost 100 years ago. Like we could have been besties. I'm telling you. Me and C.S. Lewis, we could have been besties. Anyway, yeah. And then like, I feel like, honestly, but yeah, Emil just got like such a hike in popularity after Unison Impact came out, because like he must have been pretty popular, because thinking back, like beyond that event too, like there was also like he got chosen for like a Dot Hat crossover event. I know like he got in Crestoria, he got chosen for like one of the first like side stories that came out. He got chosen for the Halloween event that came out before the game ended up shutting down. He must still have a lot of popularity. And you know, like actually you want to know what happens? Like every time new merch of him comes out, and I'm trying to like look for it, because like a lot of Tales of merch is like gacha type merch, that's like blind box type merch, right? And so like I just wait until like people start buying it, and then I try to find like Emil specific merch on Mercari or like Yahoo auctions, right? Like just get it through a proxy service, right? Instead of buying it directly, right? So every time this happens, like I always feel like I'm competing with like a bunch of other lunatics for merch of this guy, because like I'm always like checking constantly, and then like by the time I see like a listing for something I want, it is always like gone immediately. Immediately. It's crazy. It's like it's either I'm competing with like 5 other lunatics, or like this guy is pretty popular. He does have a decent amount of popularity, and I want to believe that it's the latter. I want to believe that I am not competing with like 5 other lunatics for merch of this guy. I want to believe that's what I want to believe, that my Tomoyoshi is decently popular. It's limited event. It is limited event. Actually, it is limited. I'm so disappointed, actually. I have gotten so FOMO'd on so much Emil merch. Breaks my heart. Oh my gosh. So FOMO'd. If any of you know where I can find an acrylic stand from Tales of Festival 2023, the one that has, what was it, 2023? No, it might have been, no, it wasn't 2023. Yes, it was 2023. It was the one before last year's, so that would have been 2023. Yes. Anyway, the one where Emil and Lloyd are together. Lloyd is holding a bouquet. Emil is holding a bunch of leaves. If you know where I can find that acrylic stand, I will love you forever. But anyway, yeah. Let me close this drawer. Actually, it does. I still have the Tales of 30th Anniversary book here in my. Sorry, that was me closing that drawer was a little bit loud, by the way. But anyway, I still have the anniversary book right here in my hands. Let me see. I know there's like a popularity poll thing in here. Does it? Am I able to check? No, it only goes to 10th place, and Emil is not on here. Can I check like past year's results? Can I check like past year's results? Tales of popularity poll. I'll look it up in English. It's probably not gonna share. Well, there's the 2021 results. It's on the Tales of. I hate going on the Tales of subreddit. Like, actually, I hate going on the Tales of subreddit because nobody there likes Dawn of the New World. Nobody there likes Dawn of the New World. But that's besides the point. I am looking for the most recent Tales of popularity poll. So, let me go look up instead. Look. Tales series. How do you say popularity poll in Japanese? Hold on. Jisho.org. We're gonna go on to Jisho.org. Oh, there's a lot of... Sorry, I'm just looking at chat just now, too. There's a lot of Pokemon Scalpers drama. It's crazy. Really? Actually, no. For the trading cards, I actually have heard of that, yeah. Oh, man. There's a lot of scalpers. There's so many scalpers for so many things now. Like, especially, like, popular things now. Like, you know, like Y2K era figures? Like, Xenosaga figures, and, like, Moetan figures, and, like... Any, like, Y2K anime style thing? Like... Actually, like, what was it called again? That Shock and Akihabara, the gamers mascots, what were they called again? What was she called again? Gosh, what was she called again? Dejiko. Her, Dejiko. Any merch of her is like so crazy, insanely, if you can find it, so insanely expensive right now because everybody loves the anime core aesthetic. And so like everybody is like scalping merch of anything anime core adjacent right now. It's like the anime core tax is so crazy. And I'm looking at like, it's like 10 years ago, nobody knew who the Vocaloid Nekomura Iroha was, and now it's like everybody wants the Nekomura Iroha figures, and it's like you people didn't know who any of these Vocaloids were like 10 years ago, and now like anime core tax has made them so expensive. So expensive. Oh. Anyway, I was trying to look up what is the word for popularity, Paul. Jisho.org has failed me. What if I just look up Tales series Ninki character? There we go. I don't know if that'll come. I don't know if that's right. Oh, I could probably just look up character ranking actually. So character ranking 2024. Okay, Tales Channel Plus. Tales of that's the 2021 festival. Where's the most recent one? Well, I don't know. Is 2021 recent enough? Yeah, what about the 2023? Tales Channel Plus again. That's still for the 2021 Tales of Festival. That is not what I want to see. I want a more recent ranking, please. When is this from? Oh, is this it? Is this it? I can't read these kanji. I don't think that's it, actually. Okay, no. I'll just go ahead and look at the 2021 poll. I think that should still be like... Oh! No, wait. He was at 17th place in 2021. That's not bad, actually. Like... Whew. Actually, he got higher than Kratos in 2021. I think that's pretty good, because like Kratos is pretty popular, isn't he? He also got higher than Jude Mathis from Exilia. I think he did pretty well in 2021 at least. So if he's like maintained his popularity since then, gotta use Google Image Translator online. Yeah, I could. It's not like there's like buttons on the page. And they've got kanji on them. Kanji that I can't read. I am limited to reading hiragana, katakana, and kanji at an elementary school level or below. Yeah. Anyway, 2021 list is good enough. 2021 list is good enough. Yeah, 17th place? That's not so... He's like... If he's like maintained his popularity through recent years, that means he's been like pretty steady since 2016, 2015, doesn't it? So he's not unpopular then. Emil is pretty popular. My Kamiyoshi has risen from obscurity. Oh. Oh. Such exciting news, such pleasing news. Oh. Can't read yet? No, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I still can't read most kanji. Unfortunately. I'm studying like every now and then though. I'm working on it. Yeah, 17th place. I gotta keep an eye out for this year's popular... Actually, did it already happen? Because Tales of Festival already happened. Actually, I got Tales channel open already. Why don't I look and see if they already did the popularity poll? I probably missed it since like Tales of Festival already happened this year. Oh, line stamps. Let's see, there's news about the remaster project. There, Tales of Festival livestream archive, commemorated merch. 30th anniversary orchestra. Actually, did they do a popularity poll this year? I don't see any news. Actually, did they? They might not have done a popularity poll this year because they already did one for the book. Oh, I see. Okay, well that's okay then. That's okay. That's alright. Yeah. It's interesting though because there's actually quite a few ties in the popularity poll that they did for the book. Like, first place is Yuri Lowell. Mr. Yuri Lowell is Mr. Popular. Second and third place also don't have any ties. Second place is Luke from Tales of the Abyss, and then third place is Leon from Tales of Destiny. Fourth place is Lloyd. Fifth place is Mikleo. Sixth place is tied between Colette and Zelos. Fascinating that sixth place is tied between the two Chosens from Tales of Symphonia. What a coincidence. Seventh place only has one person in it. It's Jade from Tales of the Abyss. Eighth place has quite a few people tied. Ninth place also, and then 10th place also has one person. Yes. Fascinating. But yeah. Actually, can I go back to talking about like, so you know how earlier I was talking about like the side events in Tales of the Rays and how happy I was that like a lot of them featured Dawn of the New World characters? Like, something that I feel like really needed to be in Dawn of the New World that really wasn't in Dawn of the New World were like more side quests. Just like more like lore focused side quests that like weren't quite related to the main story but like still had the characters in it. Just like characterization focused side quests. So I feel like Rays really filled like a lot of things that I really wish were in the original Dawn of the New World, cause like there's... You're cooking while I yap. Cooking to the sound of my voice yapping about. tales of yapping about my tales of Kamiyoshis. My Kamiyoshi and my Oshis. Oh, but yeah, cause like, well, like, I knew that like Dawn of the New World like kind of got like shafted in terms of like the scheduling for like development for that game and like the time that the dev team was allotted to develop the game. But like I just recently learned that apparently it was being developed at the same time as Vesperia. So we actually have Mr. Yuri Lowell over here to thank for Dawn of the New World like not being on like as large of a scale as it could have been. Which is okay. Vesperia is a good game, so I forgive you, Yuri. I forgive you. It's okay. But like, yeah, it's like compared to the first Symphonia, like there's no like world map that you can run around in that game. They just have like a list of locations that you can travel around in, and then like there's like not a whole lot of side quests in that game either. There's like the Cat's Guild quests, which don't really have any sort of story to them. And there's like I think there might be like honestly just like one side quest in the game, one optional side quest in the game. It's dire. It's dire. It needs more. Oh, it needs so much more. Oh, yeah, Tales of Kamiyoshi. I love my Tales of Kamiyoshi. I love him. But yeah, I feel like that was something that I really would have loved to see in the game, and so like Ray's filled in that like that void right there. And then like there's also a character that is very central to the plot who dies before the story, but like kind of like hangs over the story like Oshinoko style. Kind of. And like I would have enjoyed it if he had like more like actual presence in the game. Dude, like he's mentioned like multiple times, like he's name dropped, but like in terms of like actually like there's like a single flashback in the game. It's like rather quick too, so you don't really see much of him. But I really, you know what? This stream is not spoiler free. I'll say that right now. This stream is not spoiler free. So I want to see more of Mr. Astrolaker. Professor Astrolaker. I would love to see more of him. I would have loved to see more of him in Dawn. Actually, you know what I would have loved? I would have loved if there's some sort of like prologue section in Dawn of the New World where you like actually play as Richter and Aster as they're like heading down into like Richter and Aster go on like a journey of their own before the events of Dawn of the New World, right? And their deal is that so like after I'm going to explain everything to you guys. I'm going to spoil everything so that everything makes sense what I'm about to say. I'm going to spoil everything, so just warning you. So before the events of Dawn of the New World, like Richter and Aster, right? They like go on a journey of their own because like after the events of the first Symphonia, it's explained that like Martel as a tree spirit like isn't like fully mature. Her powers like aren't fully matured yet since she's like just such a new tree spirit, so like she's not able to like distribute like mana from the new Yggdrasil tree around the world like she should be. And so like Richter and Aster like set off on a journey to like find like Ratatosk, the spirit of the old tree, to like so that like he can like help out with like balancing the world's like life force mana. So like because like the world's mana is like unbalanced, there's like problems with like monsters around the world, like weather and like everything, because like the world's life force, the world's mana is like so unbalanced. And so like they set off on their journey, and then like they go do that, and so like they end up finding Ratatosk, but like it turns out that like Ratatosk is like super jaded and like super upset that like his old world tree died, and so like he's like super mean now, and like Aster ends up getting like killed by Ratatosk, and so like the events of Dawn of the New World happen because of that. And so like He's not present, but he hangs over the story for the entire story, and I just really would love it if there's like a prologue section where like you could actually play as like Richter and Aster as they're like coming up on like the head of their journey, and like you get some time to like get attached to them, and like maybe like not even like towards the beginning of the game, like towards the middle of the game, after like the big reveal, after like a big reveal happens. I think like that would be a good place to put in, just like to have like some kind of, yeah, some kind of flashback, not flashback, but just like prologue section, not prologue, I guess it would be a flashback if you stuck it in the middle of the game. Playable flashback section, those are the words I'm looking for. Playable flashback section where they like get to see like Richter and Aster on their journey, because like it was like their actual journey. We didn't have any details about it for the longest time. There's like a single chapter in like the novel adaptation that came around when Dawn of the New World was first released, like to advertise the game, like that like light novel adaptation. There was a single chapter where you just like see like Richter and Aster talking like before they set off on their, not before they, no, it's a chapter where Richter is like, it's post-game, it takes place post-game, and like Richter is like just like sitting around, he's like reminiscing on the past, he's thinking about how he would have loved to travel with Aster again, Aster forever. He's like going through all of his memories, and it's like not really much revealed there, to be honest, but like there was like a manga adaptation of Dawn of the New World too, and so like the manga adaptation has like so like the manga adaptation is like pretty much entirely focused on like Richter, Aster, and there it is pretty much like entirely a Dawn of the New prologue manga. Like there's like, it goes over like, it's supposed to be like Richter's portion of the journey, like that isn't, yeah, it's basically Richter's portion of the journey, so because it does like go over like events from like the actual game too, but like a lot of the manga is like portions of like Aster and Richter's journey before they like actually, as they're like traveling on their journey to find Ratatosk, and like during when they find Ratatosk, and like when Aster is killed by Ratatosk as well. Ooh, oh, you have to go. Oh, good night, Annual. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sticking around listening to me yap too. See you later. But yeah, but yeah, I really love the manga. It's not like one-to-one with the game too. I feel like, I don't know if like they wanted to like retcon some details from the game, but like the game is not, the manga adaptation does not line up one-to-one with the game, so I'm not sure like how many details, like if any, in the manga are supposed to be canon. But yeah, we like actually get to see like a lot of like Aster's personality in the manga, and he's actually so cute. He is actually like exactly the type of character I like. he's like super smart, but he's also like kind of goofy. He's like he like plays off of Richter like really well. Like actually, like I enjoy like Richter and Aster as like a they pair together so well. They pair together so well, because like Aster is like more upbeat. He's like the step forward, like positive one of the two, and then like Richter is like the more pessimistic, like more exasperated at Aster's antics of the two. And they play off of each other so well, I think. And like Aster, like his big thing, Aster's big thing is like, in a way that's different from Emil, but like his big thing is like also like having courage, and like I think the manga does a good job at like showing that like Aster has his moments where he like gets anxious and like unsure about things, but like he's like rather good at like pushing through and like standing up for himself and his friends, and like putting himself out there. I just really enjoy like what we see from Aster's character, and like what from the series, or like from what Banco has put out like throughout the different like Tales of series titles and stuff, I just think like he comes across as like a very brave and very kind character. It's like a very mature character. It's just like he's just very much the kind of character that appeals to me. It's very much the kind of character that appeals to me. I like him a lot, and I just really wish that he showed up in his actual game more. I really wish. But yeah, there's that. He resonates with me. He does resonate with me. He's like... Actually, I think one of the reasons why I like Dawn of the New World so much is because just I find a lot of the characters like just like really relatable. Like main characters especially, like Emil, I find him really relatable because like Emil is like the protagonist of the game, right? But he's not like a typical JRPG protagonist, I'd say. He's very much a character that has to like grow into his role as a hero. It's like I feel like the game also does like a very good job too of like putting him in a situation that shows like explains like he's not exactly like he's not really idealistic. He doesn't start off the game like exactly like bursting with bravery and courage, and like I think the game like does a good job of putting him in a situation that explains like why he is the way he is too. It's like a good job like putting him in a situation that makes him seem like not Shinji, like I will say. And so like just seeing him like grow into his role as like a hero over the course of the game, I think it was like very enjoyable to me as well, because like you know me, I've never been like very outspoken myself, so I think I just like really enjoy like seeing Emil like grow into his courage and like grow into his role as hero. Because like if you were to ask me like about my thoughts about like Dawn of the New World compared to other Tales of games, I think that like it's a very like it's a much more intimate story compared to other Tales of games. And like let me explain what I mean by that. I think like compared to like, you know what, let me stop and like make a going on like a different tangent just for a little while. You know what I've ever since I've started streaming, you know what I've noticed about the way I talk? I say like so many times when I talk. I talk like a valley girl. Literally. I say like so much. I never realized this before, but I say like so much. It's like I did it again. I'm so self-conscious about it now. Now that I've been like reviewing my streams and I'm actually aware of it. It's whatever though. Going back to Emil, going back to Dawn of the New World, I feel like it's a very intimate story in the sense that other Tales of games are more so focused on... Oh, you don't think I sound like a valley girl? I'm just like, oh, y'all. How y'all doing? No, but yeah, I think it's... I feel like other Tales of games, like, considering like Vesperia, Abyss, Symphonia, not to say like the personal arcs aren't important, but I feel like those games are more about like a world with people in it. Like the... Well, I don't know if I'd say this about all Tales of games, but like, generally speaking, there are exceptions, but generally speaking, I feel like most Tales of games tend to put the world first, and then the arcs of characters exist within the world. And then I feel like with Dawn of the New World, it's the other way around. So like, the character arc comes first, and then like the world is centered around that. And so like, I feel like Emil and Marta's quest to save the world is like very much intertwined with Emil's quest of self-improvement as well. So the world, not quite the world building, I just feel like in terms of priority, like if I were to talk about Vesperia right here, Like obviously like Flynn and Yuri, like their friendship is important. Obviously like Yuri and Estelle's relationship is important, as well as Flynn and Estelle's relationship, but like I feel like those relationships progress as a result of things happening in the world at large, while on the other hand, I feel like going back to Dawn of the New World, I feel like Emil's personal story is just like so intertwined with the events that are happening in the world. Like his quest to save the world is very much a quest of self-improvement. Like like Emil finding a resolution for his inner conflict is very much a resolution for the world being saved. Not just because of like the general story for Dawn of the New World too. I just feel like through the way that the story is presented, it just comes across that way very much, like in the writing too. So yeah. I'm very glad that spin-off series have expanded on like Dawn of the New World's writing so much. I'm so glad. I think it really needed it. I think like out of all the Tales of games, I'm so glad that it happened to Dawn of the New World in particular. so glad, I'm so happy. It makes me so happy to see us a Dawn of the New World fan. Storyboard meetings like that talk about characters, then they were oh really? Yeah. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I think it's probably just like the nature of like other Tales of stories too, because like Dawn of the New World story is like pretty much entirely centered around Ratatosk, who is, you know, spoilers. Who is, so Emil is Ratatosk, right? So yeah, it makes sense that if Dawn of the New World story will be presented in that kind of way, I think. But like, yeah, because it's just like so explicitly, it's just very how do I word this? It's just like through and through, it is very much Emil's story. I'll say that. It is very much Emil's story. And so, yeah. I feel like because of that though, there's a lot of like value and like picking apart like the character interactions, and like when you do that, I feel like they're very rich as well. Like I feel like Marta's character has a lot to pick apart, along with like Emil's character having a lot to pick apart, and like there's a lot to pick apart about the characters, but like I feel like in the base game there's like not a lot of content to pick apart from. It's like they're deep characters, it's just like not a lot of, there just needed to be more there. That's what I'm trying to say. It just needed like that extra writing so that everybody's like existing characters could shine through, because being like such a character oriented narrative, like it really would have benefited from the extra writing. But yash. After the creation, then it's about world, then how do we put the characters in it, then how can we make a connection from the previous characters or places. Yeah, it's good to, very like stepwise. I know that like Dawn of the New World also like, I know that like there was also like a bunch of like bumps in its production that it went through. I know, because like originally I know that like I read in an interview that Dawn of the New World was like originally planned to take place like thousands of years after Symphonia, like in between, not quite around the same. So like Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World, and the Tales of Fantasia all take place in like the same timeline, like Azalea timeline. They take place in like the world of Azalea, that's what it's called, right? So it originally wasn't supposed to be like a direct sequel to Symphonia. It was originally going to be like an extended period of time in the future. Like I don't think like around Fantasia times, but yeah, it wasn't originally going to take place around the same time as Symphonia, but like executive decision, they ended up having to like change that. And so like, so because like they wanted, I think just because like Bamco wanted like to use like the original Symphonia cast as like marketing market them as being in the game too. So that ended up being changed, and so like that probably like put a ended up the development team probably had to make a bunch of adjustments for that. Actually, you know what? Something that I could have sworn I read this in an interview, but like, so like Alice and Dex are like considered like main characters in like Dawn of the New World, right? But they're actually not playable characters. They're antagonists. So like, I'm like, a lot of people believe this too, but like, I feel like there's some interview out there that way back when that mentioned that Alice and Dex were originally at some point planned to join the party, but like just recently, just like within the last couple of years, like the scriptwriter for Symphonia and Dawn of the New World, Miyajima Takumi, I think her name is, she like did a Twitter space where she was like answering questions about like games that she's written for, and she said that it was never planned for Alice and Dex to join the party. And I remember reading the news from people who had watched the Twitter space, and I was so confused. It's like, what? What? Where did that information come from then? What? Where did that come from? So, I don't know, there's that. Yeah, there's that. Actually, you know what's interesting? So you know how Marta is like all optimistic and like her, like she's got a very bubbly personality now. Like Marta was also meant to be like mystery. It's a mystery. I literally have, cause like it's from the mouth of the woman herself. She wrote the game. It's from the scriptwriter herself. Apparently they were never planned to join the party. So it's like, where did that come from? Where did that come from? How did that become popular fandom belief? Where'd that come from? But yeah, anyway, and then another interesting tidbit. I don't know why this was changed, but like Marta was actually not always supposed to be like light elemental bubbly girl. She was like originally supposed to be like darkness themed. Her name was gonna be like Celine. She was supposed to be like all moody and stuff. And then I think like Emil was actually supposed to be like the optimistic one way back when. Like his beta name, his alpha beta development name was like Soleil as opposed to Celine, and like I guess they were supposed to like contrast off of each other. I'm glad we have the Emil that we have today though. I'm really glad we have the Emil we have today. But yeah, that was interesting too. What else do I know about? Yeah, I can't think of anything else that I know that I've heard was supposed to be in the game off the top of my head, but I still think it was a very good game. I thought, not a very good game, but like, I still think it was a fairly decent game. It holds up well too, like watching it nowadays, like, experience it nowadays, like, it's... I don't know, I wouldn't mind playing it. Actually, I wouldn't mind playing it on stream. I kinda wanna play it on stream. I might play it on stream closer to the anniversary, especially now that I got all these brainworms crawling around in my head. Especially now that I've got all these brainworms crawling around in my head. Oh, yeah, stuff happens. Like there's the original story and there's the improved one where we have to make a good story that fits and makes sense. Yeah. Like I feel like they must have had to change so much during the development course for Dawn of the New World. I feel like might even be like a miracle in and of itself that turned out as well as it did. Like actually it's not a bad game. It's really not a bad game. I think I do want to play it on stream. And then you guys can see me freak out on stream over a meal. You can watch me hyperventilate and get dizzy on live on stream. It'll be fun for everybody. If you heard of The Last of Us, the original was different. Good thing they changed it to... Oh, really? I do know The Last of Us, yeah. Oh. But yeah. It makes me sad though, to think about that Dawn of the New World could have been even though it it's decent as is. Just thinking about like it could have been like so much better had the team been able to like go through with all of their original plans to make the game as good as they wanted to. But such is the game development course. I suppose. Yes. And then another thing that I really love to see in that game, there's no costumes. There's no costumes in that game. You know how Tales of games usually have like costumes? There's no costumes in the original Dawn of the New World. There is attachments that were added, like little accessory attachments that you can put in the characters that were like added in for like for some reason, like during the original release of the game, these were only in like the European PAL release of the game. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like the European version also got like a lot of exclusive things for some reason. Like if you pre-order the game in Europe, you also got like a little Tenebrae plushie. It's like super cute. If you guys know where I can find one of those, tell me please. I need one. I need one so stinking bad. But yeah, the mascot of the game, Tenebrae, they got like a plushie of him too. They got so much. It's like crazy to think about it. It's like, why didn't it didn't even come out? They didn't even get this stuff in Japan. Like the attachments from the Tenebrae plushie, they didn't even get those in Japan either, I don't think. So it's like, why did they come out in Europe? Why? But like, yeah, they added in the attachments for everybody. Like when Symphonia Chronicles Unisonant Pack came out, and so like then everybody got those for the PS3 port. And then, you know what actually has me? You know what I'm actually kind of sad about? So you know how like there's a Symphonia remaster that came out a few years ago? They didn't include Dawn of the New World in that. Like when they did like Unisonant Pack for the PS3 Symphonia Chronicles, they included the original Symphonia and Dawn of the New World together. But when they did the Symphonia remaster just now, it doesn't include Dawn of the New World. It is just Symphonia by itself. And it's just like, you've included both games together last time. Like, wouldn't it be fairly easy to include them together for this one? Like, I could have had Dawn of the New World on PC. Literally. I could have had it on PC and I could have been playing it with you guys fairly easy without having to like fiddle around with an emulator trying to get it running on there. But whatever, I suppose. Whatever. I just gotta sit around and hope that Bamco ports it to PC as part of their remaster initiative. But yeah, but I guess once you finish your current playthrough, yeah. I don't know, am I gonna finish this playthrough first? You don't know. I might just like start 50 million 60-hour JRPGs and have them all running all at the same time. I haven't finished Stars in Time either. Wait until it pops out again. I don't know when that'll be though, because like, even if like Emil's like 15, 16, 17 place in the popularity polls in Japan, like he's still fairly, I feel like he's hit or miss with the English speaking crowd. I feel like he's very hit or miss with the English speaking crowd, because I feel like I've seen quite a few I have seen quite a few English speaking fans who just do not like the game. It's like, I get why. I've talked about this last Vesperia stream too. I get why, like with the change in the voice actors and like the game not being as good as it could have been, and like not being quite on the level that the first Symphonia was on, not having as much as the first Symphonia did. Like, I get it, I know, I get it. It's just like, I feel like people are like unneedingly harsh. But yeah, yes, I still really love it though. I really love it, and yes. Anyway, that's about, now you know all about my Kamiyoshi. You know all about why I love him too. but it's right there. It's actually getting rather late. It's like almost 2:30 in the morning. Maybe I should probably just start to wrap it up. Yeah, I should probably start to wrap it up. So, put that book down. Throw it onto the bed. Okay. Fashion can be a good thing and sometimes can be dangerous. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. Oh, I should head to bed. Yeah, I should actually though. Like, before I head to bed, let me so we're not missing any content. Let me finish the cutscene that we were in the middle of when I went off on my tangent here. I'll leave timestamps in the description too, so that you guys know. So that anybody coming back to the VOD will know when to skip to, in case they're just here for gameplay. Because oh gosh, how long have I been talking? How long have I been talking? Because YouTube says I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. How long have I been talking for? So all my own fan art and the tales of hashtag? Absolutely not. These are not getting posted on my Blue Sky either. My stream is the only place you guys will ever be able. Oh, that's right. I opened up that notebook because I wanted to find old Emil fan art. I didn't even find any. It's fine. It's fine. Let me finish up this cutscene and then we'll just call it night. So let me. Oh wait, I gotta turn the chatting music off first. Hold on. I gotta turn the chatting music off first. Get out of here. Now we turn the desktop audio back up. And then I open back up. The game. And we're back to some real dire music. Anyway, thanks you guys for letting me go off on my tangent right there and listening to me yap. So, back to Vesperia. Back to Vesperia. We were talking about breaking into Ragos. We were talking about Flynn and him and his permit not getting him into Rago's place because he apparently is unable to prove that there are Blastia in that place.
What did you say? Yuri, whose side are you on?
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot what was happening. I'm going to be completely honest, I forgot what was happening. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the VOD later.
If you think you're right, you should force your way inside.
Oh, that's right, okay. Oh, I forgot to remove the text. Sorry, and the pictures. Sorry. Okay, better. Sorry. Okay, now back to it.
No, it's a trap.
It's a trap. It's a trap, he says. I think it's quite obviously a trap, but Yuri Lowe is bursting with confidence. Trap is no problem for him. We got this.
Rago wants the Imperial Guard to make a mistake so he can use it as an excuse to increase the authority of the Council.
Oh, I see. So he wants to increase his power within the Council. Well, that's just all the more reason for Yuri Lola and the gang to break in there.
Now, he'll hide the evidence and feign innocence.
Is Magistrate Rago on the Council as well?
Yes. The Imperial Knights and the Council
political
are both essential
intrigue.
organizations that support the Empire. But Rago seems to have forgotten this fact.
Oh.
So in short, we're not dealing with your everyday magistrate here. Well, have you got a plan for what you're doing next?
Rago wants to usurp the Empire. Rago's got plan. Rago dreams of world domination, it seems. Okay, what's the plan, Flynn?
What, you're out of ideas?
If there were some sort of disturbance inside the palace, the Imperial Knights would be able to move in under the pretense of emergency prerogative.
Emergency prerogative. Well, well, I think I might be able to create some emergency prerogative for you, Flynn.
Yes. The Imperial Knights may employ emergency prerogative to intervene in emergency situations regardless of jurisdiction.
Regardless of jurisdiction. Excellent. Exactly what we
Of
need.
course. So if a thief snuck in and caused a ruckus, that'd be enough?
Yeah, that might be enough. Don't you agree, Flynn?
Yuri, I know you want to help, but
Hmm. He's already
Well,
got
you shouldn't do
like
anything reckless,
10,000
right?
gold on his head. What's enough? He seems like he's trying to rack up the numbers too. What's another 5,000, 10,000 more?
I've just received a tip that a fugitive with a warrant out for his arrest is trying to get into the magistrate's palace.
Oh yeah, I heard that too. You should do something about that, Flynn. You should really do something about that. Do they have anything else to say, actually? Yuri, don't be foolish. Don't worry, don't worry. We're in, we're gonna save the kid, and then we might beat up the magistrate too, and then we're out. No choice but to ask you for your help. Please. Don't worry, Sodia. Don't worry, Sodia. Won't let you down. Don't think you can talk that way just because you're a council member. Do you know who I am? A Witcher. You are not friends with Rita. No, pardon me. Oh, which... I love how he, like, watched... He's, like, not following me anymore, but I love how he, like, watched Yuri walk away just now. Anyway, it's getting rather late, so we're gonna leave breaking into Rago's house. Until next time... I at least got up to the fight with the Rip... What was it called again? The Rip Girls? That monster there. So we'll consider that some kind of progress. We'll consider... It's not really game progress, but we'll consider my yapping. We'll consider my yapping personal progress as well. And so, yeah. Let me save my game. We'll go ahead, yeah. Write that over. Okay. So... Yapping is progress. Yapping is progress. Yapping is absolutely progress. So, pause the game. Let me bring YouTube back up for the last time. Then, yeah. So, it's late here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna call a stream here. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna go to bed. So, thank you to everybody that came by today. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for keeping me company and listening to me make my noises, especially today. To those watching from the future, watching the VOD, thank you also for coming by, sticking around to the end of the stream. Thank you as well if you watched my entire yap session in the middle there. And I hope everybody has a good night tonight. Hope you have a good day tomorrow or today. The sun's up for you already, and I will see you all next week. Yes, I have. Actually, the next few weeks are going to be a little bit odd here, so I'm not going to have time to stream next weekend or the weekend after. I'm going to be somewhat busy both weekends, so yeah. I'm going to be posting schedules on my Blue Sky. I will also post the schedules like in my YouTube posts over here, so don't worry if you're not following me over here. The schedule will also be over there. So yeah, keep an eye out for those, and I will see you all soon. Yes. So good night, goodbye. Thank you for stopping by. Good night. See you. Good night, goodbye. Goodbye, good night, goodbye.